Hello out there to all of my fellow gold diggers. This is your girl Rita, also known as the self-proclaimed gold digger. Welcome to my channel where I discuss my life as a wife, mom, entrepreneur, and business owner, all while trying to crush and tackle my goals. All right. Lately I have been doing a lot of side hustles and my latest videos I've been talking about my mystery shopping. Also, I introduced y'all to my other side hustle where I'm acting as a notary. That is my newest or my latest side hustle. I also have some other side hustles in the works as well that I'll probably be discussing later on. Those are going to be a little bit more passive versus these. But yes, I have a side hustle as a notary, a mobile notary or notary public. Check out the other video if you're not familiar with exactly what that is. But today I'm going to be sharing with you about my first notary experience that I had. So it's going to be like a little bit of a story time, so to speak. But before we get into the video, all I have is one simple request. Y'all know your girl is trying to get to 500 subscribers. So if you are watching this video and you like what you see and you have not subscribed, go ahead and do so because I will greatly appreciate it. And thank you so much to everyone who has already subscribed, liked, or shared my videos with others. I really and truly do appreciate it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm looking at my notes so I can stay on track and make sure I cover everything as well. I think I shared in my other video that I have been a notary for almost a year now. So I got my commission and I just really didn't do anything with it for a number of reasons or whatever. And finally, I kind of got a little bit fed up with myself and I kind of made a commitment, or I set a goal for myself that, hey, by July, you are going to start making some money using this notary commission. Because remember, y'all, I am a notary in 2 states. I'm dual commission for both Georgia and South Carolina. So I'm like, girl, you need to get it together and start using this thing, because what did you get it for if you're not even going to use it? So I made that commitment to myself. Once I made that commitment to myself, so many things started falling into place very quickly. I got some mentorship. I signed up with different companies to get the ball rolling, all that kind of stuff. Like literally in a matter of a couple of weeks, maybe not even that, all of this started transpiring. Yeah, maybe like a week or so. Everything started kind of, once I committed to myself, once I committed to that goal, and really started attacking it, things really started falling into place. And that is just a testament to, you have to speak things into existence, especially if you want things to happen, and you have to make that commitment to yourself. Hold on just a moment, guys. All right, I'm so sorry, guys. That was actually a notification about the actual notary business and everything. So, all right, but anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, once you really start and taking steps and start putting things into action, especially once you have made a commitment to yourself, things will start naturally. I won't say naturally, but things will start lining up. But you have to make the first steps. You have to say it. You have to speak it into existence. You have to commit to yourself, and you have to go after your goals. And that's pretty much what I did. I probably said that in like May or June, like, hey, by July, I'm gonna start doing stuff with my business or whatever. And then once I really started attacking it, yeah, in a matter of like a week, everything lines up, from me signing up with companies, me getting. Hey guys, this is your girl Rita, also known as the self-proclaimed gold digger, and I wanted to share with you about an app I use to save money on gas. Every time I purchase gas using the app Get Upside, I save a certain amount off for each gallon purchase. And if you use my code Q5G5Q, when you make your first purchase, you'll save 15 cents off for every gallon you buy. That code, once again, is Q5G5Q. The app is called Get Upside. So you might as well save money on things that you're already purchasing. And with these COVID streets opening up, I know a lot of you are traveling more and more. So save money on that gas. Get the app, get Upside, put in the code Q5G5Q. Save 15 cents off of every gallon when you make your first purchase. All right. So let's get out there and let's save some money, guys. Mentorship and literally me getting my first signing or whatever in a matter of like a week and a half. I got the first signing. So that's what I'm going to talk to you about. My first signing, craziness. Well, it wasn't bad. I was kind of crazy. I was acting crazy because it was a last minute assignment or whatever, a last minute signing. Literally got the notification and I had like maybe 2 hours, less than 2 hours to get to the location. Luckily it wasn't very far from me or whatever, but this was my first time ever using my notary stamp. My notary stamp was still like in the box and everything. I didn't have anything together. So as soon as I find out, I end up calling my best friend who was the one who got me into this, and I was like, what do I need to do? What do I need to make sure? What am I supposed to do? And that kind of stuff. Because basically the assignment was I was just there to be the notary. So a lot of times I am in Georgia and South Carolina are attorney states. They're some of the strictest attorney states. So I was just going to be accompanying the attorney and doing all the notarizations and everything. So I didn't have to explain the loan documents or anything. Thank God, because Lord, God be taking care of, how they say they be blessed babes and fools, because at the time, I was not ready to be explaining any documents to anybody. I probably could have gotten through it or whatever, but I'm definitely wasn't at the point where I am now to be explaining loan documents. So thankfully, I didn't have to do that. I was just going to be notarizing everything or whatever. But still, I didn't realize that at the time. About five to 10 minutes after I got the assignment, the attorney did call me and let me know that, hey, you're just going to be accompanying me. You don't have to print out any documents or anything like that, because that's what I was looking for. If I had to print out documents, because I didn't even have my printer set up, and I'm like, do I even have time to get my printer set up? And that's how quickly everything happened too, because literally I had ordered my printer. It had just came in that same week, so it wasn't even set up. Like literally, I just started taking the steps that I needed to take to make this happen for me to get money in the month of July with this notary business. So I just started taking steps to make things happen. And I guess part of I won't say the moral of the story, but the message in the story is, even if it's imperfect, take action. Take imperfect action, because my actions were nowhere near perfect. Like I said, I didn't have my setup. I just literally got my printer and everything, hadn't set anything up, but I was just taking imperfect action. And you just course correct along the way as you go, and you just learn from your mistakes. Because I had already had it in my mind, like, if I mess up, I'm be like, yo, I'm new to this. I ain't true to this yet. I'm new to this. So you're going to have to work with me. But thankfully, thank you, Lord, I have not made any mistakes to my knowledge, or anyone has called me back and asked me to correct anything to my knowledge. So thank God for that. But that was my first assignment. But literally, like I said, my stamp was still in there. I'm up here trying to get my stamp out. My stamp wasn't stamping. I'm like, why is my stamp not working? Like, I need to know how to do the stamp. So I'm trying to do the stamps and everything. Next thing I know, I stamped my daggone hand. So I got my imprint on my hand. I go run to the bathroom to wash it off. I'm like, I can't let these people see that I done stamped my hand trying to get my stamp to work. It was just a mess. It was a mess. And let alone, it was raining that day. It was, I don't know, the signing. Y'all, with these signings, you're going to find all kinds of places that are right there in your backyard that you didn't even know were there or anything like that. Literally, I drove by the road, if that's what you want to call it. It was like a very narrow pathway for where these people were. I won't even say it was, I guess it was like a dirt road. I felt like I was going into a scary movie or something like that, because it was nothing but trees and like literally only one car could go down the road. It was so tight. It was so narrow. I don't know. If I knew I was probably going there by myself, I don't know if I would have went or whatever, but I knew the attorney was supposed to be accompanying me. So I was like, oh Lord. But yeah, I didn't even know stuff like that existed, but it felt like I was going to a horror movie. But needless to say, the couple, their home was very nice, very beautiful. Once I got through the woods, the couple was fine and very, very nice. All of my signers I have encountered have been very, very, very nice. So don't judge a book by its cover. But if you have been on the fence about getting into the notary business, just go ahead and do it. Use my imperfect signing, my example, as a message or a sign to you to go ahead and take action, because yeah, I was all crazy. I was all over the place. My coach did call me and reassure me and gave me some pointers and tips and things like that as well. But just take the imperfect action and get it out of the way. Once I got that out of the way, though, I felt so much better. I was like, oh snap, this is it. Well, I won't say this is it, but I was like, this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, or anything. So just take the imperfect action. You have everything you need to succeed. Everything you need is already within you. You just gotta pull it out and use it. So that was my first notary experience. It was definitely interesting, and definitely memorable. All right, but that is all I have for now. This is your girl Rita, also known as the Gold Digger. Take care, everyone.